happens. What's up? This is Brainwash, Ohio University's game show for the criminally insane. This is a show where we're going to take 3 OU students. We're going to give them questions concerning pop culture, current events, whatever else is happening in the world. Who's ever left standing after 2 rounds goes up against me in an ultimate battle of knowledge. I'm your host, Bo Coltnow, and as always with me is my co-host, Jen Evans. Jen, what's going on?
I'm so excited for yet another week of fun and excitement, Bo.
I think, you know what, we got to wait to see the cast, or the group of contestants. Cast, whatever.
You theater people.
Right. Well, how do you introduce them?
Let me clear my throat, and I shall. Right here on my immediate left, we have Maggie. Maggie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a freshman, and I have a passion for academics, men in flannel hats, and anything Irish.
Men in flannel hats, huh? Quite interesting. Seeing as how our second guest, Craig, he is wearing a flannel hat there. Craig.
How are you?
Do women in blue turn you on?
Most likely.
Craig, what's your shirt say, pal? Sorry, Jen.
It says Spear Britney.
Would that be Britney Spears?
That would be,
All right.
sir.
Not a fan, huh?
Not really.
She probably doesn't wear enough blues, right?
Indeed.
Oh. Whoa! Where's Chuck Woolery?
And rounding out our row of contestants, we have Kyla. Kyla, men in flannel hats, yes,
They don't do it for me, sorry.
No?
No.
What about men in blue sweaters?
Oh, you got me there. Blue, it's my weakness.
Really?
Oh, I'm wearing blue, Craig. Am I in trouble with you, too?
We'll talk after
Whoa!
the show.
Whoa!
I don't want to get into that right now. Why don't we
Anyway.
just let that go, take a little commercial break, come back with some rules, and then just get started, okay? We won't go into any other thing.
Anyways, as Jen said, we're going to come back, do the rules. We're a little bit early on this show, as you can see. But anyways, it's about finals week, isn't it? I'm going crazy, so stop the studying, watch Brainwash.
Hey everybody, I'm here in Studio C, and I'm ready to bring you the first of your 3 brain teasers for today. How many makeup artists did it take to do Jim Carrey's makeup for The Grinch? Think about that. I'll be right back and give you the answer. Alright everybody, are you ready to hear the answer? Because I'm ready to give it to you. Now, for the movie The Grinch, how many people did it take to do Jim Carrey's makeup? It took 90 makeup artists to do that. But if you saw the movie, you'd see they did a great job. Let's go back to the studio for our first round. Alright everybody, welcome back to Brainwash. We just met our contestants. They are ready and raring to go, so I'm going to go through some quick rules, basic, easy, and then we're going to get started. It's pretty standard game show rules. Bo's going to ask a question, you ring in to answer. You got about 10 seconds. We have judges back there to determine who comes in first if it's really close and whether or not we like your answer. And in this first round, all of our questions and answers are worth 10 points, and if you get it wrong, there's no penalties. It's a nice, easy way to get started into the game. So, Bo, that's about it. Get our categories and get going.
We've got 5 categories for you today. They are serial characters, overpaid athletes, rock and roll hall of fame, teen movies, and 70s pop. I'm going to start off with teen movies. Sean Penn played the Stone Surfer dude, Jeff Spicoli. Go ahead, Maggie.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High is correct. Full of Fast Times at OU right now. Whoa.
What?
All right, go on, Maggie.
I pick one now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can pick whatever board you want.
Let's go with breakfast cereal character.
Breakfast cereal. You like breakfast cereal?
Occasionally.
Okay. What bird-like cartoon character is... Go ahead.
Toucan Sam.
Toucan Sam is wrong. Just let me finish the question there. So I'll go ahead. I'm just kidding.
That's gotta hurt.
Character that's obsessed with the chocolatey taste in Cocoa Puffs. What is his name?
Oh.
Craig.
Would that be Sunny?
Sunny is correct. He knows his cereal. Where do you want to go? I think the board fell down. Whoa.
That's quite all right. Let's go with Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Bo.
High price. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame from Cleveland. All right. Andy Warhol was the patron of which inductee group? Tough one. Very tough one. It's a type of material. And it's Velvet Underground. Oh, you should have known that one. Who doesn't know that? All right, let me go to. I'm going to go to 70s. I'm going to go to 70s questions. Okay. What was the name of the 1970s film about a black detective in New York? Go ahead.
Shaft.
Shaft. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm talking about Shaft. All right, that's correct. It is Shaft. Where do you want to go?
Teen flicks,
Flicks. Here we go.
please.
Jennifer Love Hewitt plays a high school heartthrob. Go ahead.
Can't hardly wait.
Can't hardly wait for that movie to end, but that was correct.
It was really bad.
I like that movie.
Bad
Oh,
hair,
sorry.
face wigs.
Okay, where do you want to go, Maggie? You can't see the board. We got
How about overpaid athletes?
overpaid athletes. Okay. This ex-Indian quickly left for Boston for $160 million.
Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez is correct. Very good. Are you from Cleveland?
I am.
All right. There we go. Where do you want to go? Can you see the board?
Yes.
Uh-oh. It's right here. I'll just hold
70s
it up.
pop culture.
70s pop culture is correct. It's not correct. All right. What was the name of the Australian group famous for their disco songs featured in Saturday Night Fever?
Oh.
Go ahead.
That's correct.
Craig.
The Bee Gees.
Staying alive, staying alive. That is correct. Craig is staying alive. He's dancing in. Where do you want to go?
Let's go back to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Back to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What was the name of the hit song the Kinks played about cross-dressing? Anyone? Lola. Answer was Lola. Maybe it's better you didn't get that one, Craig.
Do what you got to do, Bo.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Oh, let's go to breakfast cereal characters.
Breakfast cereal characters once again. What leprechaun gives the marshmallows?
That was correct.
Go ahead, Craig.
Lucky.
Lucky the what?
The leprechaun.
All right. The writer says you have to put leprechaun in the full name. So Craig got it correct.
That was so good and so
All right, Craig, where do you want to go?
Let's stick with breakfast cereal
He
characters.
likes his breakfast cereal.
It's doing me well.
What is the most famous captain of breakfast? Craig.
Maggie.
Maggie.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch is correct. Maggie, where would you like to go?
How about Dr. Teen Flicks?
She likes teen movies,
I
doesn't
do.
she? Oh, I think you'll like this one. What is the name of the actor who has starred in many teen movies such as I Know What You Did Last Summer and She's All That? Who was that? Is that Kyla? Craig.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Freddie Prinze Jr. is correct. Where do you want to go, Craig?
We'll try Rock and Roll Hall of Fame again.
I think you're trying to get a Britney Spears question.
I don't think so, Bo.
In what branch of the military did Elvis Presley serve?
The Army.
That's correct. Thank you. And we got time for one more question before the break. Craig, where do you want to go?
Let's head to 70s pop culture.
70s pop culture. Here we go. The Ropers were the landlords of Jack, Chrissy, and Janet on what hit TV show? Maggie.
Three's Company.
Three's Company is correct. That's all the time we got for round one. Stay tuned for round two. We got a pretty tight game here. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, come right back for Brainwash. We'll see ya. Out.
All right, guys, you ready for your second brain teaser? Because here it is. For the Disney film 101 Dalmatians, how many dots did the animators draw? Think about that, whip out the movie, take a quick count, and I'll be right back to give you the answer. All right, are you done counting now? Put the movie away because I'm going to give you the answer. For the film 101 Dalmatians, Disney animators drew about 6.5 million dots. Now you got to wonder, who goes through and counts all those to know if that's right? I don't know. Let's go back to the studio for our second round. Hello, Athens. Welcome back to Brainwash. Jen and Bo coming at you. Had a pretty good first round with Maggie, Craig, and Kyla. Pretty interesting. We have Maggie on the board with 60 points. She's in the lead, but only so far, because we got more rounds coming. We have Craig on the board with 50 points, so he's right up there on Maggie's tail, ready to overpower. I don't know what I'm saying, but he's close to up there. And we have Kyla almost on the board with 0.
Bless her heart. She's going to come back this round.
But we have this whole other second round to turn things around. All the rules are exactly the same, except everything is worth 20 points. Unfortunately, everything is worth -10 if you get it wrong. So you could get more, but you could lose more too. That's why it's risky. That's why it's our fun and exciting second round. So, Bo, let's go.
All right. Kyla, where do you want to go?
Teen flicks, please.
Teen? Well, you know what? That's Maggie's category.
I know, but I'm feeling lucky here.
Bob Seger's Old Time and Rock and Roll Song could be heard in what 1983 film starring Tom Cruise and his tidy whities? Who was that? Kyla, go ahead.
Risky business.
Risky Business is correct, and she is on the board. Good for you. You're right back in. Where do you want to go?
Breakfast cereal characters.
Breakfast cereal characters. What Cookie Crisp superhero chased the Cookie Crook? What is who chases a crook?
The cookie cop.
The Cookie Cop is correct.
Excited about
All right.
Sorry.
Good for you. All right, where do you want to go, Maggie?
Overpaid athletes, please.
Overpaid athletes. Here we go. The Texas Rangers believe that signing this shortstop for $252 million will bring them out of the cellar. Go ahead.
Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez is correct, but the Rangers don't know they're still going to get beat by the Yankees in the first round of playoffs. Go ahead.
70s pop culture.
70s pop culture. Here we go. What 70s sitcom spanned hit singles including I Think I Love You, So Blah Blah? All right, go ahead. Anyone? Craig.
The Partridge Family.
The Partridge Family is correct with David Cassidy. Go ahead, Craig.
Well, we'll go to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This Led Zeppelin song is considered by the Hall of Fame to be the greatest rock and roll song of all time. It's a Stairway to what?
Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven. Oh, Maggie, she's so excited.
Sorry.
It's all right. Hey, who doesn't have fun on Brainwash, honestly?
Honestly.
I mean,
yeah.
it's Brainwash, people. All right, where do you want to go, Maggie?
Teen flicks. I'm
Teen
sorry.
flicks.
I
think Kyla's kind of coming back this one, though. Personal favorite right here. Matthew Broderick plays a high school senior. Oh, Maggie.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That is correct. 2 words. She knows that one. Where were you, Kyla?
I hesitated.
Don't hesitate.
I know.
Just go with it.
Go with it.
Go with it.
Maggie.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In the lobby of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you'll find Mercedes hanging from the ceiling. These are props left over from a concert. What's the band name?
No, I was going to say Janis Joplin.
No. It's an Irish band. Irish.
Sucks. You too.
Hey, you know what? She buzzes in. She gets it wrong. She doesn't care. She says the answer.
I'm sorry.
Kyla.
You too.
You too. Thanks to Maggie. Thanks, Maggie.
Good
She
job,
doesn't.
Kai.
Rules? Who needs rules? All right, Kyla, where do you want to go?
Teen flicks, please.
Teen flicks. Jason Biggs stars as a high schooler trying to lose his virginity in a pie. What's the comedy? Where do you want to go?
American Pie.
American Pie is correct. What was the pie of his desire? Anyone know?
Apple.
Apple pie. You never eat apple pie the same way, will you? All right, where do you want to go? Who answered that?
Kyla.
Kyla did.
Teen flicks, please.
Are we going on Teen Flicks?
No, I hope not.
Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, Emilio Estevez starred in what 1985 film?
Breakfast Club.
What was that?
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club is correct. Maggie, where do you want to go? And play by the rules.
Overpaid athletes, please.
Overpaid athletes. Here we go. This 22-year-old skipped college, went right to the Los Angeles Lakers. What's his name?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant is correct. You know, he gave his fiancée a $100,000 engagement ring. Should have met him when he came out of high school.
He went to prom with Brandy.
All right. Oh, he did?
Yes, he
He
did.
ain't marrying her. Where do you want to go?
70s pop culture.
70s pop culture. All right. Lenny and Squiggy. Go ahead.
Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah. She got ESP. She's reading Bo's mind. Maggie, where do you want to go?
Breakfast cereal characters.
Breakfast cereal characters. What Bedrock characters fight over Fruity Pebbles? Kyla. They're the two main characters. They're fighting.
Kyla.
Barney and Fred.
Freddie and Barney is correct. We got time for one more? We got time for one more. Kyla, where do you want to go? Quick, quick, quick.
Team Flick.
Team Flicks. Here we go. Here we go. Molly Ringwald starred in 1984 in 16 Candles.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Go ahead.
Pretty in Pink.
No, I haven't finished the question yet. And what other former Brat Pack member was also in the movie? Maggie.
Andrew McCarthy.
No. Craig.
Matt Dillon.
No. Anthony Michael Hall. That's the end of round two. Come back for the bow challenge. Anything can happen. We're excited.
All right, guys, I'm ready to give you the third brain teaser now. It's kind of a tech question, so listen carefully. There are 1 million bytes in a megabyte, but what is half of a byte called? Think about that, whip out those computer books, and I'll be right back to give you the answer. All right, everybody, time to put away the computer books. No more looking, because I'm just going to give you the answer now, okay? Now, there's 1 million bytes in a megabyte, but what is half of a byte called? Half of a byte is called a nibble. Nibble with a Y, though, and N-Y-B-B-L-E, just like byte with a Y. They go together. Let's go back to the studio for our third round. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Brainwash. I was busy talking. I almost missed bringing the show back, but luckily I caught it. We had a pretty good second round. Maggie over there totally, well, she was winning before, but totally kicked some butt and came out with 180 points.
Whoa. She's intimidating me.
I hope so.
Man.
Quite a challenge for this round then.
And who made it? Who did I tell you was going to make it? And she made it to the final round.
And Kyla managed to finish up with 70 points.
Way to go.
Quite good. Coming up from 0, so great job on
Craig
that.
was the flannel hat that did you in.
Craig did good, okay? He got on the board with 60, but that was just not quite enough to make it to this third round. But great job anyway, Craig. Now it is time for our third and final bow challenge round, where Maggie and Kyla are going up against Bo. Everybody starts at 0 points. All these questions are worth 30 points. These are just pop culture, everything. And if you get it wrong, it's minus 20. Very risky, but hey, when you win, you'll feel so very proud.
Big old
Especially
prize.
if you beat Bo. I mean, hey, let's get started.
All right.
Let's have a fair, fun
Ding,
final
ding.
round.
Let's go.
All right. Which Marx brother had a mustache? Ooh. Was that Bo or Maggie?
Bo
Maggie?
can have it.
Maggie gave it to, she gave it to me.
I hate being greedy.
Groucho.
I can't accept that. Our judges were saying Maggie rung in. I don't know.
Jeff just said Bo.
There's a discrepancy.
Let
so
him
out
have
of
it.
fairness,
He can have it.
out of fair, no. Out
right.
of fairness, no one. All right. So, what political party represented Jesse Ventura when he ran for Minnesota?
The Independent Party.
No, sorry, Bo.
Reform Party.
Reform Party.
Reform. You got to reform.
It's okay. It wasn't traditional Democrat, Republican. I don't know any after that. So, your guess.
The Green Party.
Fine by me.
Ralph Nader.
All right. Who played Mr. Bean in the British series of the same name? I love Mr. Bean.
We don't know. Anyone know that?
No.
Rowan Atkinson.
Roman?
Rowan.
Rowan.
R-O-W-A-N. Cool name. Rowan, I love you, okay? I think you're a genius. Nobody else appreciates you. Before she was a star, Jennifer Lopez was a fly girl on what show? Bo.
In Living Color.
In Living Color. Do you happen to know for 10 points who's the creator of that show?
Keenan Ivory and Damon Wayans.
I guess I can accept that. It was actually Keenan.
Keenan, Damon, Sean, they're all the same.
About like 6 out of 8 of the Wayans siblings are on that show too.
Yeah.
They all went through it. Anyway, sorry, moving on. Before Janet Jackson was a pop star, she was a regular on what 70s sitcom?
Oh, I think I know it, but I don't want to risk the 20 points.
Oh, Bo, you're already so far ahead.
I don't want to risk
Go
it.
for it.
No. I'm
Wimp.
playing it conservative.
It's all right if you want to wimp out on it. I'll just tell you guys, it's Good Times.
Oh.
I never
Yeah,
watched
I've
it, so
heard
I
of
couldn't
it.
have even begun
heard
to
of it.
guess that. So,
I watched it with bad times.
all right.
Oh, God.
Who directed When Harry Met Sally? So,
Rob Reiner.
Rob Reiner. Good guy. He made The Princess Bride. This is
He
one
made
of the-
Spinal Tap. You ever see Spinal Tap?
No.
This is
Great
Spinal
movie.
Tap.
Yeah. And hey, he was on All in the Family, so he can't be that bad.
Top.
All right. 7 states share a common state bird. What is that bird?
Cardinal.
Cardinal.
Ooh.
Isn't Ohio, don't we have a red cardinal?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I was going to say that.
7 states. Not very creative now, are they?
Thank
Come on,
you.
people. There's hundreds of birds in the world, and 7 of you states picked the same one. Sad.
It's all political.
What was the only part of the Cheshire cat that Alex could see?
His mouth.
His grin, his mouth. Exactly. I don't think I pronounced that right, but I can. Oh, wow. What did the Duke boys call their car on the Dukes of Hazzard?
Oh.
Oh, my God.
I never watched this show either. Bo.
General Lee.
General Lee.
Yeehaw!
Makes sense since that show took place in the South.
Yeah.
Didn't they name, like... No.
The shorts, Daisy Duke,
I was
got
about
your
to-
Daisy.
No, there's something else I was thinking of. I
Oh.
don't know. I don't know. What John Travolta film featured the music of the Fiji's?
Oh, man.
Bo.
Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever. You know who the Bee Gees' brother was? Who went out on his own solo albums?
Yeah, I forget though.
I forget his name too, actually. I don't know why I asked that. Blonde hair, puffy, died tragically. The best-selling book, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, takes place in what southern city? Maggie?
New Orleans.
No.
Savannah.
Savannah.
That
Savannah.
was good. Oh, I thought it was
All
either that
right,
or Charleston.
we have time for one more question worth 50 points, all right? Juno was the goddess of what?
Oh, I'm learning about this.
Goddess of what?
Thunder.
No.
Lightning.
Sorry, no.
Power.
Shit, you're cut off. No. It's goddess of women and marriage. Stay tuned. Take a look at this
Oh,
graphic.
that
We're
was
going to
Zeus.
tally up the scores and be right back. Guys, while you were watching that fun and exciting graphic, we had our calculators going quite busily, trying to figure out who won. And Maggie finished up the final round with 50 points.
Not
Pretty
bad.
good. Pretty good. You know, you win, you lose a lot of points. Kyla was on the board with negative 20.
Ooh. Isn't
That's
that off
not
the board?
bad, though. No, that's not.
Under the
That's
board.
not bad. I mean, you were risky, took chances. That's great.
That's me,
You know,
I'm a gambler.
at least you tried. Bo managed to win this episode with 170 points.
Hey, Jen.
Yes, Bo.
I'm going to call it right now. I will bet my reputation I will win next week. I'm calling it now. I'm going to win next week. I'm
Yeah.
calling it.
Yeah,
We'll see you then.
Stay
Brainwash
tuned
out.
next time.